Howdy y'all, welcome back to episode 23 of my Terra Invicta Humanity First series. Getting back into where we left off, we have finished with armies and navies of the United States and North America. We're fine with sitting at 6.3 for now. So we're working on knowledge, getting up to about 12, as well as a little bit of economy and welfare. Knowledge, of course, will help us drive up the monthly research. I still have no idea where we're making up this 800 research out of apparently the Aether, but we are, so I'm not going to look the gift horse in the mouth. But once we get to 12, everything dies off hard. So we're going to get to that point, and then we can focus on other things like money and environment. That's what I'm looking for, environment. So we do want to start removing those greenhouse gases. So if you go here to global, then you can look at the environment. We've gone up only 4 degrees, which isn't bad. Sea level up not even a meter. That's what, 30 inches? Which is kind of, no it's not. It's about, what, 20 inches? Which is a lot, but manageable. GDP, I'm not sure what it was for the global GDP. But depending on where you are, that could be a lot or not. So that will be manageable, and I believe once you get to the last tech, it's actually reversible as well. So we don't have any worries there. We're doing the same thing with Republic of China. We got to invasion age, and we're just going to chill here for now. And work up the knowledge as well. It took a massive hit whenever we reintroduced negative 3.4, which is kind of a lot. So we're going to bring that up. And we should also be working on mission control, even if just slowly, because we are still 50 away from our cap. Boost, I don't know why you've gone down, but boost has gone down. For our counselors, we're going to go ahead and look at them. Kaylee can get an augment, however we're going for untouchable. She's 120. Because we don't care about anything else on her. Agitator is not, we're not doing anything with persuasion. We don't need the monthly income. That's going to be like 0.1. Counselor, we don't need the advise mission. She already has it, along with everyone else on the team. Opinion leader, again, don't need the persuasion or the influence, but the hit to espionage will be annoying. Same with eminence and connected. Wealthy is okay, but we're making 70 per day, which is 2,000 per month. So this will do absolutely nothing. And we don't need any other attribute on her, except for maybe security or espionage, but Because security is good for someone trying to do a takeover mission. If we go to Shiyun, we do a sabotage, just for the, it does grow against the security. And then if we also do, she cannot do a, I can't think of the mission right now. Steal a organization. Right here. Hostile takeover. That works against the administration stat, so it doesn't do anything. Assassinate is also security. Detain security. Investigation is espionage. But they can investigate her all they want. She hasn't moved in like 20 turns. So now that I'm thinking about it, I might do security. Remember, she has Striver, which means everything is 20% less. So Untouchable being 20% less, it's still 120 XP. It is kind of insane. But it does make her kind of overpowered having Untouchable. Though she's gonna die soon. Kaylee is at 51, so. But Shiyun, we're gonna have you come and do Assault Alien Asset in Algiers.
Ready for orders.
Moron, you're gonna do one. Do we have any alien assets here in America? I don't think we do. Which should be easier to tell who does and doesn't. We're gonna go to China.
Taking it to them.
Work on that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything even in Panama. So I don't know if that's because as if you, well no, because China has a bunch. So I don't know why we don't have any over there. I'm not complaining about it, of course, but not sure what the deal is. China is, we already covered that. So that's going to be about everything. So we'll start off this mission phase. get launched into the North Pole looking for Santa, and get back to where we went. Sierra got an apparent 3+ to her loyalty. Victor 1159 is launched towards low Ceres orbit, with building up our automated HABs. Aliens are anti-clanker. Heard it here first. They've gone up and blown up automated HABs for every, 3 times a turn for the past year.
We've moved the needle.
What do they know? Anti-clanker. European Union is free. Automated solar platform kit has been finished, so we're going to go for antimatter spiker. Nearly finished with antimatter mass production. Most of the way done with Accelerando. But no one is working on it, which is kind of annoying.
Squirrel up for the good guy.
Almost finished the Z-Pinch Fusion Reactor 3, which would be fantastic. Aid administration took over Brazil again. This will be finished in a week. 2 weeks. I can count, I swear, guys. And then Shiyun, we're gonna put you back into China as well. And then I'm gonna pause for a second and go get some water so I can put my throat scratching. Right, see, about to have some more life forms here in China. And then that's everything that we want to do. We'll have a couple more things on, a couple more Inspires on Sierra, and then we'll stop. She's at 20 last we saw. 19. But we had a critical success from Bulo, so. Task Force Earth, we got another ship, up to 8 ships now.
I think we hit a breakthrough.
Lending my expertise.
This is quite annoying. So I just put it all in and leave it in. Like, please. Especially because it pauses every time this shows up. Or we could just do that, I suppose. That slows down everything else. C-Pitch Fusion Reactor 3 is finished today, which is fantastic. And we'll also look at the Zeta Helion Lantern, see if it's actually worth it. We'll go for... We were doing pretty good getting those bonuses to our investment points. That was quite nice. We have Antimatter Farm. It's a tier 3 module though, unfortunately. C-Pitch Microfusion Drive. We could do some outpost kits. Some drives. Tier 3 energy. Fusion Reactor Rate actually isn't. And it costs less. So we're going to do Fusion Reactor, right? 21st of March. Well, that's not quite helpful. Zeta Helium Lantern is 15.9, 10.4, compared to what I have, which is 16 and 10.7. So you're just not worth it. Yeah, 16, 10.7, combat thrust is 50x. Actually, we can no, we can't compare, because I don't have it researched yet. I guess your combat thrust is more, your exhaust velocity is less, your thrust is less. See, you're just not worth it. Well, 18.5 and 10.4 is. Cost a fissile though, but less water. Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even realize. Forgot. Whenever they destroyed all that, we would lose that. Okay, we're not gonna go for that. I don't think it's worth it, to be quite honest.
Targets.
By the numbers.
We'll have the armies also assault alien assets, because they don't have anything else to do. Aliens hate us right now. Not entirely sure why. But I guess that makes us even, because we hate them as well. Okay, none of those can attack alien life forms. Repeat. Isn't it Chong King? Is that you? It is. I guess I probably should have looked at it before and after. Oh well. Alright. Not sure why I'm looking through organizations. We're not going to get any that we want, really. We've maxed out.
Ready for my
I guess we could get rid of some of the money, but oh well. Moron, you're going to come here. Destroy this asset. And then Task Force Mars. We don't really care. I mean, we would like to have some of these, but we do have the best ones. We did lose a lot, like all of ours, whenever the aliens came by. But oh well. Task Force Mars is at our Mars shipyard. We're gonna repair all of the modules. I didn't realize they were that destroyed. We'll go ahead and do that. Cost us almost all of our boost and all of our metals.
Where do you need me?
For our shipbuilding, we're still building a bunch of ships. We've got one built in 8 days, 37 days, 67 days, and 114 days. The exterminators, remember, are our laser boats. Sorry, the heavy siege spoilers. The Centurions are the laser boats. Just round that out right there. And then, start our next turn.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
That was 2 critical successes. I'm sure she's maxed out now. If not, she's close enough that it doesn't really matter. Antimatter Spiker has been finished. Do we... It's 50,000 though. I don't think it's worth it. Full Spectrum Combined Arms. We're not really going for that anymore. Build Navy. Network PsyOps. Civilian Phonetic and Computing. We'll do Civilian Phonetic Computing for that 5% boost to our economy, and also the 10 control points, because eventually we are going to want to go into South America and form their mega nation. But we are going to need to free it from the aliens first. bombarding our automated outposts on series. But we're fine with them doing that because at least they're not doing it to anything that actually matters. And it's wasting materials and water for the aliens, which is the best part. They've got to go all the way out to series, use probably mag cannons to destroy those, and then go all the way back to their base. I should have gone and on that one and taken myself out there, but oh well, I did not. Let's go. I don't have enough metals for that. Okay. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's Vesta. Here's series. Megafauna in Liberia. But I headed towards my shipyard, which I'm not super keen about. 26 ships, too. God. Okay, well, we're to lose everything once again. Add exofighters, launch all, confirm. We will accept, and then start the battle. Position behind. We're going to do a high wall, confirm. Okay, and all those fighters. Okay. Not a whole lot I can do targeting wise, to be honest. Because they're fine targeting as is. But you're not shooting at anything because nothing's in range yet, that's why. That would make sense, you know. Can't really shoot at things that are out of your range. Actually, what we probably want to do is target the smaller ones. Boom, 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 so we can at least take out one. And we couldn't even take out the one. So that's more than a little annoying. Oh, we are close. And no cigar. Okay. That was a fun and exhilarating battle. We lost. Oh, we destroyed one, and nearly in a second one. That was fantastic. All right, we're going to go ahead and destroy the entire shipyard, and we will have nothing once again. Found an orbital. We finished algorithmic economic management. 5% increase to our priority of not investment, but I can't think of the word economy. There we are. Holy cow. That's welfare. I didn't even realize we had that still. Suppose we'll grab subsurface radiation analysis. We can get some more fissiles. And then for this station, we'll do heavy fission reactors. And then shipyards. And its whole goal is just to shit out as much ships as possible before the aliens come and ruin my fun. For our counselors, Bula, who's no longer increasing Sierra's loyalty, you're gonna come and lower unrest here in America.
Restore peace to this nation.
Offering support.
Order is returning.
We're winning their hearts and minds. Target secure.
Long, you're gonna go ahead and grab a science.
Standing by
Shiyun.
for orders. Ready to go.
Stolen alien assets in China.
Gear up. I will help them.
Fusion reactor array has finished. We're gonna grab cyborging. I don't really think I need anything more from my counselors, though, is the thing. We'll grab some of the cores, I suppose. They've got some text lock behind them that we might be able to use.
Things are
And honestly,
stabilizing.
there's nothing else that we really need.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Is this even worth it? really do anything I wanted it to. Research, show and tech tree. You don't unlock anything else. Okay. Interesting. Pegasus Drive is okay from what I remember. Yeah, 19.4 and 4 is good at the beginning. That's really about it. So not anything we care about. The mirror cell. 13.2, 9.5, nothing I really care about. Especially not for 10,000. Missiles, officers, we don't have anyone that survives long enough for that to matter. We'll get the electron lance, because it's quick, and we're not doing a military research right now. You're going to grab a science. Kaylee is going to grab a security.
Ready.
Shiyun, steal a project. Interesting.
Please keep me safe.
No secret is safe from me.
Ready.
Moron. Destroy alien life forms in China.
Going in hot.
Vision frag drive. I don't know specifics on that one, but it's probably not going to be very good. For 1,000, 8.9, 8.3, no. Dusty plasma also isn't good. Get rid of that one as well. That one, just to clear things up a little bit. Antimatter. Fission. No. Can also get rid of these cores.
Offering support. Lending my expertise.
There we go. Why? I'm so confused. Sure, why not?
Mission is a no-go.
Electron lance is available. Grab the missiles.
Violence is abating.
The people will come to our side. Score one for the good guys.
We might go for the nuclear torpedoes just so we can win, because I don't care about the resources or anything otherwise. Finished those missiles. We'll go for Nemesis nuclear torpedoes. These are the ones that I believe have a cone. Target range of 1,000. Blast damage fall off 30 kilometers. 4.9 G's acceleration. I can't quite remember, but there's definitely one that's got like a near 100-kilometer cone that it blasts before it even gets to the ship. Even if they destroy it prematurely, the blast will still damage or destroy the ship behind it.
Taking it to them.
Where
Moron.
We're going in.
Command.
I'll bring assistance.
Might actually go and design a monitor. Not an escort or a corvette. Monitor has 4. Destroyer only has 2. Gunship has none. So I guess monitor it is. And then we'll go for missiles. Athena. It's explosive. We don't have what we want, but we'll probably make something like this. We can have that, because we can do the Zeta Deuterium. Put in this power plant. Radiator. And then targeting computer, that's all we care about. And then put in Athena's. Then for armor, adamantane. Well, no. Foamed is just worse. Okay. Because we don't even need to put armor on it. Give it the most acceleration. nearly a G of acceleration. We've got half a G of acceleration on this little thing, but it'll hold 48 torpedoes on it. That's because that we need to have the targeting computer. We're just not going to do anything. So if we do something like that, because I don't think there's anything, that's not what I want, that has a higher combat acceleration. Combat thrust, 5.4 million newtons, 3 mil, 5 mil, 100,000, 3 mil, 400,000, 2.5, and then 7.9. So that actually would be more. I just need 30 tanks to do anything, because it has an exhaust velocity of 5 kps. So if we go through obsolete and find there's 20 million, but you only have a 1.9 rating. Because in theory, we don't need a whole lot of KPS. But we do need enough that I don't have to spend 300 just to get something. The Helicon's not going to cut it. It's 3 million, but it's still less than 5.4. So the best would be the ape or the meteoroid. Well, neutron's better. 20.2, 20.4, 1.6, 1.9. If we throw you in, we'd have 2 KPS. Or 2 Gs. But only 4 KPS. So just not worth it. But if we can go, maybe find something in the drives that we got rid of. This is the one I want. Ship construction, designer. Yeah, something the higher rust rating than 13.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
And we have to be able to do it before the aliens, kill the rest of my spaceships. If we had one go into Mars, we had one go into some random asteroid. And if it told me it was going to that asteroid, it's probably because I have a base on there. But we might be nearing the end of this series, which is annoying, because it won't be in a win. But if they keep destroying my space assets, then I won't be able to build any spaceships. And then there's kind of a moot point. For snare drive, show obsolete, Poseidon lantern. Actually, might do that. Data Triton is about the same. Criterion reflex. It's actually worse. Poseidon has a higher thrust. And the Poseidon torch is even better for what we're looking at. So I might go Poseidon torch. So let's look into that. Stop showing me obsolete, and then look at the snare drive, which I'm probably not going to use for 500. Yeah, it's just worse. So, okay. Shi-Yun can get a augment, good lord. So on the 20th of July, 25th of June, yeah, 25th of June, so 15 days we'll be able to get that. Holy cow, next one going? Shi-Yun, you're going to go ahead and grab a command. No, we cannot. You're at 24, so you're going to grab a security. 15 is the max she can get because she has marked. Great. I think I've wasted like 7 augments putting them into things that she physically cannot get higher on. Or would it be physically in that case? Anyhow. Bombarding my lunar base. We were not aggressive enough in the early game. And we have a ship already headed out to that station there. Okay. Accept, close. They're just going to destroy it. See, I think this might be the last episode. Oh, that sucks. I just handled it so poorly, is the thing. But I do know how to be better in the next campaign.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Yeah, there's the Nemesis nuclear torpedoes. We're going to go for the Poseidon lantern. Put everything into that. be finished December of this year, but again, it might be a little bit too late. Actually, if we knock all these down, we can get it to 2 months. Shape charge nuclear missiles, I think, is what I want to go for.
Target secure.
Is it worth 2 months? I don't think it is. Because I need to survive. If I don't survive, then who cares if they win that technology or not?
Standing by.
Shiyun. Go
Going in
there.
hot.
Moron. That's good
What's
enough.
up? Gear up.
Kill that one. Yeah.
I will help them.
A second one, I believe, headed towards Mars. Definitely not the first one. What are y'all backing out for? It's megafauna. If you die to megafauna with it,
Violence is abating.
whatever.
We've moved the needle.
The Global Defense Force will kill it. Brazil's independent. Insane. Okay. Saudi Arabia has come to peace with the alien administration.
The LT is secure.
The LT is secure.
Sierra is going to grab a science. Get finished in a month. Bulo, you're going to decrease unrest here in China. And then that'll be all for this turn.
Offering support.
Destroyed a megafauna. Well, they did dispatch armies up to it, so why'd you let it go in the first place? How interesting. Space works have been finished on the Mars shipyard. Victor 1171 is in Mars orbit though, so we're not going to spend the money. See what they do. Wherever they are. I'm not gonna say that. Oh, they're bombarding those guys. So we might actually. Chief construction for a Centurion. It's not any cheaper really though, is the problem. Like at all. Okay. We'll build 2 more Centurions.
Order is obtaining.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Three more on a trajectory for low Mars orbit. Destroyed another megafauna. Ion cannons are available.
Target is destroyed.
Yeah, now we're making 1100 research out of thin air. I have no idea what's going on. I guess this makes sense, actually, because we're working on it. So then it drops back down, and it's 900 now that we're just making out of thin air. I have no idea what is going on.
Ready for my
Xi'an, you can assault even assets here in China.
taking it to them.
And then that's it. We just need to get this Poseidon done. 7 more days.
Offering assistance.
I'm actually still going to maintain my lead on all of these technologies.
Things are cooling off.
The people will come to our side.
Poseidon Lantern has been finished. Fantastic news. We're going to go for advanced nuclear-powered penetrator warheads. 9 kps. I don't think it's the one I want. If we go to show obsolete and look at the missiles. No. Cyprus nuclear warhead, I think, is the one I want, actually. 4 to the magazine, that was the only problem. 50 kilometers for the blast fall off. Nuclear missiles, 6 kilometers for the fall off. That's for the Python, though. For the Hades, it's 22 kilometers. 9.7, 7.7, 4. Those aren't missiles. Those aren't missiles. So what if we go into the tech tree? Full tech tree, full search, and just do nuclear? Advanced missile doctrine. Here we go. The Zeus is fragmentation. Oh, it's nuclear powered antimatter torpedoes. Shaped charge are the ones I'm pretty sure I want. Yeah, 93 kilometers fall off for the Olympus. That's probably the one I want. And the Archaeon, the destruction cone of 0.15 degrees. Only 40 fell off. Acceleration of 14 Gs. These ones have acceleration of 4.9. Okay. And the sticks have a 0.085 but a 200 kilometer fall off. So shape charge, definitely what I want, but for now I think what we want is the Python, 18 Gs, magazine of 8. This is only a magazine of 4, 3.9 Gs, but 30 kilometer fall off. I think we'll go for the Hyperlux fueled nuclear missiles. But now we can build this ship, by the way. We go to ship designer, Poseidon Lantern, utility modules, 2 magazines, and a targeting computer. Full weapons is Athena's. Yes, Athena's armor you, but we're not going to be actually putting anything in. There. We only need about 8 KPS. Go ahead and save this design. Yes, I'm aware. And then ship construction. Oh wait, they just blew it up. Never mind. We're not going to be doing that. They no longer have the base here. Found a platform. I think platforms can build. You monitor. I wish it would tell you. Ship details. You. I actually have no idea what can build those ships. That is less than helpful. Because I can't remember if the space dock can actually build monitors. Ship construction, refit is really not what I want. Fleets. What about ship size? Potion design is not what I want. Hull, not what I want. Space combat. Yeah, less than helpful. Put it that way. Ship class, ship designer, monitor. Yeah, it just does not say. I assume it can because it has that right there. Okay, so we'll just build a platform, low Earth orbit too. Manage. No, I kind of really do want this actual orbital. I didn't want it there, but whatever. Fusion reactor array. Those were all shipyards, right? Fantastic. Shipyard. Fusion reactor array. Shipyard. Shipyard. Fusion reactor array and shipyard. Let's just hope it survives. Suppose what we can also do is take you and do space dock, fusion pile, space dock, and then hope one of those gets through. The space dock should be done pretty quickly, actually. There's the hydro locks finished. Ion cannons, I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, these have such a short range that they're really not that great. Acceleration pharmaceuticals, because now that we actually have G's, it's useful. So glad you kicked me out of that. I really didn't want to modify that in any way. Let's go back to where we were. Knock you down. Okay. Geelong. Science. That's it. And then I do want to go to classes and then upgrade the exhibitor to having Nemesis, Hades, no, Pythons. You're gonna fire these on Guardian mode? Please don't fire those on Guardian mode. That's insane. How you? Yes, I'm gonna use these nuclear-tipped torpedoes, or missiles, I suppose, as point defense. That'll go over swimmingly. Okay, buddy. This will be the exhibitor block 2. We'll probably fix it up again in a bit, but I'm really not sure. Okay.
Your orders.
Moron, we're gonna have you destroy aliens' life forms again.
To the LZ.
Lending my expertise.
Civilian phonetic computing has finished. We're gonna go ahead and grab. There's another one down here. Fitness regimen, fitness regimen. Poseidon Torch. That's the one that we want. We finished layer defense arrays on our shipyard and Mars orbit.
Things are stabilizing.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Target.
Astronaut fitness regimen has finished. We're gonna go for the Ares. No, these are actually nuclear. That is powered by nuclear. Not what we want. We do want Poseidon Torch though for 150,000. I don't know. Compact solid core fusion reactor. That's what we do want. Those shaped nuclear charges. We finished the power and the core for our space habitats, or platform.
Reporting in.
Shiyun, go ahead and destroy this.
Heading to the LZ.
Fulo, I want you to grab a science. We've lost all of our bases on Mercury, but it's fine. We don't actually need any sort of space presence. We're gonna go for cyclotron. We don't care about. So anything we actually care about. I don't think that we actually do. We'll do targeted community support, why not?
Offering support.
Nearly 50th acceleration pharmaceuticals. Kaylee, we're going to go ahead and grab a security.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Acceleration pharmaceuticals has finished. I don't think it's worth it. We'll go for rapid fissile enrichment. Now that we're actually using our fissile material. Be finished in December. Finished the docks. So we're gonna go build those. And these really only work if we get enough ships that we can overpower the alien point defense, which is incredibly... I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is. It's not guaranteed, is what I'm looking for. So, we shall see. We're going to save up, try and get marked off of her. So we shall see if that's even possible, but I have no other option at the moment. We're simply not able to get ships out fast enough any other way. Shiyun, we just decided that we're not going to do that. Moron, however, is going to grab a... You have no science, so we don't really care. Grab another command. And keep moving. Victor 850 is in low Earth orbits.
I will help them.
Subsurface radiation analysis has been finished. We're going to go for water purification. We have 100,000 water. I need more metals. Hydron trap, exotic heat sink soya, microbial drills. Ooh, I did have finally these. That's what I'm looking for. Be finished in a month. Finish the core for the station. We'll see if we're actually able to finish any of the docks for the station.
The people will come to our side.
The LZ is secure.
Score one for the good guys.
We're gonna keep on the same tasks because we gotta get rid of all of the megafauna and China is becoming quite the problem. Thankfully not the problem that it once was.
Offering counsel.
I don't know why China is so overrun, but America, sorry, USNA at this point, is not. I haven't touched USNA megafauna or alien life forms in a decade at this point. So we'll head there next. Finished another space perks in Mars orbit. Don't have the power for some of them now. We finished the Olympus-shaped nuclear torpedo. Go ahead and work on advanced xenological monitoring, I guess.
Order is returning.
We've moved the needle.
Oh great, another wave of fear. That means America just lost all of its cohesion.
Target.
Finished the power on our new space station. The Victor 904 is going to here in 50 days and probably blow it up.
Target destroyed.
Victor 1177 is in low Mars orbit, bombarding my base. It took some damage at least, but small condolences. And not a whole lot we can do because we waited way too long and they're now floating around with 30 ship fleets. Shiyun, come out here, below that.
Acknowledged.
Oh, moron. Go and blow up
Taking
those.
them.
We have built a 4G combat acceleration, or a ship with 4G's combat acceleration. You're not going to join. Well, might as well.
Offering assistance.
It really has 4Gs? I didn't think it had that much. But yeah, it does, look at that. I don't want to change out these, do I? I do. I want the Olympus ones. Be the block 3. Go ahead and get rid of that one. Ship construction. Just pumped out a ton of those.
Lending my expertise.
Things are cooling off.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Milagros was detained because she got a critical failure on increase unrest.
Target destroyed.
The LZ is secure.
Rapid fissile enrichment has been finished. Targeted community assaults. Oh, we lost our thing. That's great. You know, the gross was... You can't even do take me there because it just goes... So it looks like she died, yeah. She got killed. Which is a little annoying, because now we gotta go find a servant counselor and turn them. We finished all of the shipyards in Tiangong orbits, which is fantastic. Ship construction. See which of those actually get finished.
At your service.
I don't know what she's doing in Afghanistan. I told you to go kill this.
We're going in.
How did you even get over to Afghanistan? Whatever. Bulo, I want you to investigate. This person here, and then Geelong, I want you to turn them.
I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
Sierra, command.
Offering counsel. I will help them.
Person of interest availed.
They won't listen to reason.
You failed a 94? Good lord.
Fellow citizens of
The initiative has announced their final plan. I'll give you a hint, it's late stage capitalism. I'm gonna go ahead and grab I don't even know. Training implements. Media centers is tier 3, don't really care. Administration tower is tier 2. I don't think it's really anything we care about. Orthodoxy definitely don't. So we'll go for another one of you. Pretenders. 35% chance to uncover this. We'll just burn it all down.
Target secure.
I suppose you'll have to investigate her again, because we failed a 95%. You've gotta be kidding me, man. You have to try to fail that. Moron.
We're going in.
Offering support.
I will report report when my mission is complete.
Still has 0 loyalty.
We now have
Finally,
a spy
okay.
in the ranks.
Standing by.
Actually, hold on, wait a minute. Did you nearly fail that? I'll have to go back and check. I'm pretty sure you nearly failed that one. What a success. But it said 94.2, which means that you probably rolled around a 94 again. That's insane. I really wish you could go back and see, because there's a couple times that I've clicked off and I was like, how far away was it actually? Task Force Mars now has 18 ships. And I am now out of minerals once again. It looks like everything is building.
The LZ is
No, these two didn't start building. I need 200 metal for that. Right, 275 each, so I need 600 metal. Bulo, get a science. Gilong, you're gonna grab a science as well.
Ready for orders. We must persuade the people.
Bulo investigates.
Offering assistance. Lending my expertise.
Or alien megafauna. Didn't even see that that was a problem.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Don't ever make the
Accelerando
mistake of
is
thinking
finished.
The problem is solved. Defeating any.
We're gonna go for... I don't even know. Clean energy. Genies. Antimatter weaponry. Guess we go heavy pulse vision. Got 2 ships in low Earth orbits.
target destroyed.
Mission cancel.
Not sure which mission got canceled. Oh, investigating the aliens. Okay, I didn't actually want to augment him. That's fine. Oop. Thank you. Moron. You're gonna grab a science. I swear you had higher science in this. How did you lose science? I'm so confused. Okay, well. Bulo. Investigate.
don't see me coming.
Assassinate her.
Ready.
Shiyun. Go
Going in
clean
hot.
that up.
Standing by.
Gilong. Public
Making our
campaign.
case. At your service.
Oh, moron.
Going in hot.
Offering counsel.
Wasn't very smart of you. My armies are stronger than theirs. But sure, head towards Beijing. I don't even know if they'll get all the way there.
Missed the target.
You failed. Again, you had a 93% chance. How do you fail?
Our technology.
We finished a
is but
neurotic
mirror
fission.
of ourselves. When we
We're gonna go for proton. Full tech tree. Zoom out. Proteum converter is required. Okay. Not what I wanted. Begin research. We're nearly finished with antimatter mass production as well.
The people will come to our side.
Destroy the megafauna in Beijing.
The LZ is secure.
Score one for the good guys.
Heavy fusion pile. You finished antimatter mass production. So we're gonna go for Titanic spacecraft, why not? Two more ships for Task Force Mars. We're gonna transfer y'all to 417. CP Fusion Reactor 5. Join and then resupply. And 417. TF Earth. And they've got 10 ships in there. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that in Tiangong orbit, but it's a little bit too late now. And I a little bit don't care anymore. It's getting anywhere. And even the low Earth orbit 2 is going to take 5 kps. It's actually easier to get into synchronous. Well, but it takes longer though. It takes a day, but you can slow that down to 4 weeks getting in there. Still gonna take 4.5 kps though. How weird. You can use it to spend 4.5 kps to get there in a day, or, hear me out, you could do it in 4.25 weeks. Anyhow. Knowledge is nearly to 12.
I will help them.
Target.
Killed. Kaylee is going to grab an espionage. Espionage.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Another ship for Task Force Mars. Nope, it did not go to Task Force Mars. Merge.
Score 1 for the good guys.
By the numbers.
Okay.
Your orders?
Hulu.
Your orders.
They're not anything special. They are. Go ahead and kill them.
Ready for orders.
Shiyun.
Taking them down.
And then Moron.
Where do you need me? Gear up.
Offering assistance.
97% chance to kill that guy.
Laying
And
the groundwork.
a 91% chance to kill this one.
They won't be using us anymore.
Missed the target.
Failed. Fantastic. That's exactly what I want you to do. A better than 9 times out of 10 roll is absolutely failing. Another ship for Task Force Mars.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Losing public support in China, which is fantastic.
Score 1 for the good guys.
But you wouldn't actually want to keep that. And it's not you, because you don't have near enough to even think about influencing this. So it's got to be this guy here. We'll have Bulo come and look into it.
Where do you need me? Initiating surveillance.
I'm here.
Moron, investigate, or sorry, destroy alien
Taking it to them.
assets. No one has anything we want. Remember, we're doing Shiyun to remove the marked trait.
Offering counsel.
We finished advanced xenological monitoring. We're going to go for Z-Pinch Fusion Reactor 4.
We've got some intel on our target.
Problem solved.
We've moved the needle.
Target destroyed.
Victor 1038's in Tiangong orbits. Thankfully does not seem to be doing anything else.
Ready for my mission.
Where do you need me? Taking it to them.
Kill the aliens over there. Bulo, I want you to... I don't even know. Your chance of killing him is not.
Don't let them find out.
Taking them down.
Shiyun? Actually, I don't even know why I'm doing that. I can just retire him. Remove the marked trait. I can go here. Resign. And then
Don't
you
let
can
them
do the
find
same.
out.
And resign. And I can just go here. Investigate this guy.
Target.
And
Ready for my
then
mission.
moron.
Standing by.
Investigate him. And Givong is busy recovering China. But in a moment we'll have him turn those two counselors.
Lending my expertise.
Surveillance complete.
We've got some intel in our target.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Yeah, it seems like they're unwinning our hearts and minds rather fast too, though. Well, that's about it for this episode. Well, I'm not even sure if it's worth continuing on this game, I'll be honest. We're in a pretty crappy situation, through no fault but my own. And I don't see how we can recover it, and I can't imagine this is exciting for y'all to watch. I can't imagine. Actually, I can't tell if it is or not, because A, no one says anything in the comments, and B, I'll have 30 views on one and then 6 on the next and 40 on the other one, so I can't even tell based off views if people are actually watching this or not. So I think unless I get people saying stuff otherwise in the comments, this will probably be the last episode of this campaign. And what we're going to do is instead start a new one, knowing how to not screw it up, i.e. move faster and take better fights. So yeah, again, unless I hear otherwise by, Friday when I put out the next episode, the next episode will be in episode 1 of Terra Invicta. But I want to thank y'all so very much for sticking around for 23 episodes, which is kind of insane, seeing as they're all almost 2 hours long. But thank y'all so very much, and I will see y'all in the next one.